Today's video is sponsored by Whatnot. Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today we're going SDCC Funko Pop hunting. So let's get started. If you guys don't know what Whatnot is, it is the safest place to buy Funko Pops and Fig Pins. And before anything is sold on Whatnot, it is verified by their team on their condition as well as authenticity. And if you scroll to the bottom of any listing on there, there's actually a buyer protection which says every listing is digitally verified by our experts and the authenticity is guaranteed or your money back, which I think is amazing. Let's actually open up Whatnot and check out the app right here. So as soon as you open it up, you are greeted with a feed, which is pretty much like some of your favorite social media platforms. You can find some of the latest and greatest Funko Pops, such as the Super Saiyan God Goku, which was actually just released today. And another cool thing about Whatnot is that you can actually find out the condition of the figure just by looking at the listing. So for right here, we have the Grape Sour Patch Kid, and if you look in the bottom left corner, it says it's near mint. There's also a mint as well as good. So this is really helpful for if you are an in-box or out-of-box collector. You can look there to see what the condition is. Now this right here is just the home screen where you can find some of the newest Funko Pops that are listed, but if you go to the search tab, you can actually find the trending figures on the app. And the neat thing about the trending tab is that you can actually find out how many people are selling this figure on the app. So for example, Superman has 8 listings right now. And if you were to click on Superman, you can find out how many are listed, how many people have this one, and how many people want it. And also to make collecting a little bit easier for you guys, they have added the PPG prices so you guys don't even have to leave the app anymore. And if I were to want to purchase a Superman one for myself, I could scroll through here and pick out any of these ones here. And also, it still says the condition, whether it be near mint, mint, or good. And another really cool thing about having the Whatnot app is that there's actually a lot of different giveaways on here. For example, they are actually having a giveaway going on right now for the Freddy Funko Oompa Loompa, which is worth about $400. And there isn't just one giveaway going on in the app, they also have lots of other ones. These ones here have closed, but you guys can see some other ones that they've done in the past, with the Captain Rex New York Comic Con exclusive, the Fred Flintstone White, this is the Freddy Funko, which is an amazing character. This one is worth $1,200. We have the Super Saiyan Goku Fig Pin, as well as the Mr. Incredible Blue Suit, worth almost $2,000. And if you would like to win one of those Funko Pops like I had said, literally just download the app and enter the drop to be eligible. Well, anyways guys, that is the Whatnot app, and if you would like to download it today, go to the link in the description down below. But now, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Alright guys, so we've now made it over to Toys R Us. It's hard to see it in the car, but this is where they're getting in the bulk of the exclusives, so let's go in and see what they've got. Alright guys, so we're over in the pop section right now, and they don't have them in yet, but I did talk to someone who talked to one of the workers in the parking lot, and he said that they should be here around 2 o'clock, so we're going to be coming back later today to see if they have them. I'm actually really excited about it, but I mean, since we're here, let me show off some Pops. So even though we were at the other Toys R Us yesterday, we'll still show them off here. So we've got the Hulk Hogan Special Edition, which is one of the newer ones that they got in, as well as I noticed they've got the Majin Buu over here, which is a great figure, as well as the Wood Deco Captain America. That one's really nice. They have a bunch of the other ones over here, like the D.O. and BB-8. It's most of the exclusives that we've seen already, as well as the Kylo Ren and Rey. I did also see this one over here, the Hello Kitty Lady Liberty. That's a nice figure. And then one thing that I thought was kind of funny was this one over here. So we got the Artemis Fowl set the other day, but they have the one with the Barnes & Noble sticker. I thought this was an Amazon exclusive in yesterday's video, but come to find out it is a Barnes & Noble exclusive, and they actually put the sticker on the one here in Canada, which is kind of weird. But other than those figures, guys, it's pretty much just a bunch of the 10-inch ones that are on sale that we've seen every single time we come, as well as, like, you know, these guys up here and the Han Solo Millennium Falcon. So let's go on to the next store, which is Chapters. All right, guys, so it's too bad the Toys R Us didn't have anything, but if they do get in stuff later today, that would be great. But now we are in front of, oh, you guys can't see it, there it is, Chapters, and we do go here sometimes, but they were getting in one exclusive, which was the Harry Potter. So fingers crossed they do have that exclusive when we go in. But the good news is that we do know that EB Games got in their exclusives, because the guy that I talked to in front of Toys R Us did say that he called EB Games and they actually got in all of their exclusives. So we'll be able to show those off, but that one doesn't open up till 11, so we've got about an hour for that one. But first up, let's go into Chapters, because they open up in 9 minutes. Alright guys, so we're over in Chapters right now, and I did ask about the figure, and apparently it was an online exclusive and I didn't know about it. I didn't see anybody post about it, so it does kind of suck, but I mean, they could get it back in stock again later on, so fingers crossed that happens, because it was a Funko Shop one, so it was one that was very sought after, so I could totally see why it sold out so quick. But anyways guys, it's okay. I didn't really care. I just wanted to see if I could get the exclusive because it was pretty cool. But I guess we'll go over to EB Games and see what they've got there. Hey guys, so we made it over to the EB Games and there is nobody outside, so I feel like I'm gonna go stand outside and be first in line. Alright guys, we are now first in line. Also, here's something that I just thought of. With me standing in front of this EB Games here, I'm pretty sure the guy that I talked to called a different EB Games. So fingers crossed they have them here as well. Alright guys, so it was a little hectic, but I wanted to grab my figures before I showed them off. But here we have the flocked Vulpix. This is a really great figure. They only gotten 3 of the exclusives, but I want to show those off. And then they only gotten 2 of these, and I was lucky enough. There's 3 of us in line. Actually, Funkymon was one of them in line. And so here it is right here, guys. Super Tails as well as Super Silver. This one is a really, really cool exclusive. And then the other one that I got today, guys, was the Zombie the Thing. And this one was the one that I really wanted. Alright guys, so we are now out of EB Games, we got our Pops. Now let's go over to Toys R Us again. Alright guys, we're back at Toys R Us, ready for round 2. Alright guys, well nothing new is out yet, so I think we're gonna go ask. Alright guys, we're now back from pop hunting. Now let me show you everything that we got. Now before we get into the figures that I picked up today in person, I want to show you guys my order from the Funko Shop. And I got a pretty good amount of stuff, and I didn't realize that my cart was really good. Apparently some people only got one thing or didn't get anything just because the Funko app was being a little weird. It was still calculating shipping rates for some reason. I don't know how they didn't fix that, but we're going to be going through what I got today, which was apparently a great cart. So what I got was the Trap Jaw soda, the Mossman soda, the Crunchberry Beast, the Tearaway Face Clown, which I thought was pretty cool because that is the first ever Disney soda, so I hope they expand into more Disney franchises, especially like the Mickey Mouse one. I would love to see a Mickey soda. But we also got Mewtwo Flocked, as well as Brian, Ron Burgundy with Flute, Ron with Baxter, Brick, Ron Burgundy in Red, and then Michelangelo with Surfboard, Toucan as Astronaut, and Toucan as Superhero. And I will be doing a full video opening all of these up when they do come in, but I just want to show you what I ordered because it was a lot of stuff. Also, I want to find out what the Brian Fantana scent is because I feel like it's not going to smell good. And the only thing that I was really looking for that I missed on the Funko Shop was the Jackbox. I did miss that one. It's okay. I'm sure I'll be able to find it somewhere. But yeah, other than that, I got every single thing I wanted. And so sure, I did all right online, but in stores was a bit of another story. So sure, I got these 3 right here, which are amazing figures. I love that. But the problem is that only EB Games here in Canada got in the figures. My Hot Topic, Chapters, I mean, I didn't really expect much from Chapters. They had 1 exclusive and they don't get them in very much at all. Like, they've had the same Pops there probably for the past month. I mean, you guys have seen it whenever we go there. We don't show off much because there's never anything new. So I wasn't too surprised there. But the Toys R Us that was supposed to get in the bulk of the exclusives didn't get anything. And it wasn't just the Toys R Us stores, their website was also kind of wonky. They said at 12 a.m. they were supposed to be putting out all of their exclusives, so I was like, okay, perfect, I'll stay up till then. Then they pushed it back till 3 a.m. and I stayed up till about 4 just to see if they would come out, and then finally nothing came. So I fell asleep, woke up in the morning, and they still weren't on the site. And then when I went to the store, probably around, I want to say maybe 10 a.m., maybe 11, all of them had sold out on the website. And it was really rather annoying because they said they were going to be coming out like almost 12 hours earlier, and then when they finally did come out, they sold out so quick. And the biggest problem with the ones over at Toys R Us was they were getting in most of the ones that you guys got in the US. So it was a lot of like the Ripley, the Stan Lee, the Cyborg Superman, all of the really cool ones that I wanted, I missed. But anyways, guys, at least we did get these 3 here. So let's start with the smallest one and then get to the biggest one. All right, guys, so first up here, I got the flocked Vulpix. Now, I was so excited about this one because, as you guys probably know, I'm trying to catch them all when it comes to the Pokemon. I do have the normal Vulpix, but I needed to get the flocked one just to complete the set. And the nicest thing about this one is that Vulpix totally makes sense to be flocked. I'm glad they didn't flock some random ones. Well, they did flock Mewtwo. So I guess there was that one. I don't think Mewtwo's very fluffy. I feel like he's kind of like smooth or scaly. I don't know. I hope it's not like human skin. That'd be kind of disgusting. But it's not fluffy is what I'm trying to say. So it doesn't really make sense that they flocked that one, but I'm glad they made a flocked Vulpix. And for anybody wondering, here in Canada, they were $22.99 for the normal price, and then if you had your Edge Platinum card, which is only $10 a year, which I think is a great deal, you get it for $20.68. Well, anyways, after Vulpix, I got one that was pretty cool, and I do have a little bit of a story about this one as well. So this one right here is the Super Tails and Super Silver. And this is probably one of the ones that I wanted the most going to EB Games today, so I'm glad that I could get this one. There was only 2 of them in the store, and there was 3 of us there. So the third guy in line missed this one. And if you guys don't know who Funkymon is, he's actually a fellow YouTuber as well as a friend of mine, and him and I were standing in line, and then the third guy was right behind us. Funkymon picked one up, I picked one up, and then the guy was just standing there. We were wondering why he was standing there, wasn't getting like one of the Vulpix or the other 10-inch thing sitting there. But then finally when the lady asked him behind the counter, she was like, do you need anything? And then he was like, no, do you have a third one of this one? And then she said no, and he just kind of like walked out the store. It was kind of awkward because both of us had one and he didn't. I felt kind of bad, but not really. But anyways, guys, my favorite part about these Pops is probably that it's a completely different sculpt for these ones. I mean, they're so different. I just love the way these two look, and I think they both look really great. And this figure here does have the special edition sticker, not the convention one, which I thought was a little weird, but I also noticed that if you got it in the US, it had the GameStop sticker. So I'm not too sure what's going on there, but I wish it had a convention sticker. But anyways, overall, it's probably one of my favorite Pops from the convention, and I'm glad I could get it. And then, guys, last but not least here, we have the big boy. Well, not big boy. This is a big boy, I guess you could say, but not the big boy from Bob's Big Boy. It's just a big boy. I hope that made sense. Let me get it. Alright, so this one is the Marvel Zombies The Thing. This is the first ever Marvel Zombies figure to come out, and I'm so glad that it's the 10-inch one. And they only had 2 of these in the store, but I think I was the only one out of the 3 of us that were there to get this one, so I'm so glad I did. And I actually know Cloudier Collects, who is a friend as well as a fellow YouTuber, he really wanted this one, and I think he went to GameStop today and actually got it. And he was telling me that his lines were wrapped around the corner, which was kind of crazy, so he missed out on the Hot Topic ones, but he at least did get this one. And I actually want to pop this one out of the box real quick just to check out what this thing looks like out of box. Alright guys, this thing is amazing. This thing has so much detail. I'm really excited about the Marvel Zombies line just because they're very different characters, and this thing is heavy. Holy, look at that. This guy has some great detail. I also really like how they did the eye, so it was white on this side, but then it was like the skull black kind of indented on this side. I think that's such a great detail, as well as like his arm. Now the weird thing is I didn't think he had like an underneath kind of like skeleton. I thought he was always just like this kind of like orange rock, but it totally makes sense that it's not really bones. It's more of like a darker gray kind of rock texture. And this is actually really fitting when it comes to the Thing. And there's a bunch of other ones in this set as well. Let me go through these here. So there's the Zombie Hulk, Zombie Gambit, Deadpool, Wolverine, Black Panther, and Mysterio. And I think I'm going to get this entire set. I was a little sad that it didn't come out closer to Halloween, so we couldn't have done like a spooky hunt with this, but at least I can still secure the figures. Well, anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today. And if I had to pick a favorite thing out of today's hunt, it's pretty tough. It's probably between these two, just because Vulpix is already a Funko Pop, but these are 2 completely new figures. So I don't know, I really do like these ones, but I think this one really takes the cake. This one is just so huge and amazing, and I know I didn't get everything that I wanted today because I did miss the Jackbox yesterday, so I mean, Whatnot could have it on their app, so if you guys did miss anything as well, I would recommend going over to the Whatnot app. Like I said, it'll be linked in the description down below. Possibly you guys can go find those figures that you did miss out for SDCC over on the app. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that, but this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.